We give all praises
to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushua.
Always.
Latinos and the natives. Lift them up to the truth. The truth of the name of the Lord. And we're trying to get the elect out here. Right? You want to do a 44,000. The part of the uncovenant, the mountain, the heart of the child. Right? Give the floor over to him. Or the class to bring the news.
Alright. It says the World Economic Forum has alarmed a large generation of jobless youth in the Eurozone could rip Europe to pieces if policymakers don't get it right to address the constant level of unemployment. It will lead to turbulence and crime rate. Alright? So,
That's the way Europe?
so now people are getting angry about no jobs. They're starting to get hip to the white man. They're starting to get angry. They're starting to wake up from their sleep. Alright? So I'm giving Ezekiel, Ecclesiastes 12 through 4. Ecclesiastes 12 through 4.
That's what? Ecclesiastes 12, verse 3. It said, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bind themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened. I want to elaborate on the scripture real quick, because the keepers are the bankers. All right. So the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong man. Who's a strong man? A strong man is Esau. The strong man is Esau, and shall bar themselves, and the grinders. Well, we're talking about the grinders. Grinders talking about jobs. All right, like in the 80s and the early 90s, they would say, yo, I'm about to get my grind on. I'm about to get my grind on. That means I'm about to go to work. All right? It says cease because they are few, and those that look out of the window shall be darkened. What it means? That means the future of America is unknown. You know, you're looking through the windows, they got a foreclosed sign. Perfect example right there. Put the camera right there. Put the camera right there. That used to be Mario's Pizza. Now, you look through the window like, damn, where'd the company go? The company left. Look at a bike shop right here. The bike shop was making money, but they relocated to another location. But they wasn't making money in this location. Okay? So now it's darkened. That means an unknown future. It's hard to find jobs nowadays, man. And brothers in GMS getting laid off left and right. And that's why you gotta have faith in Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahushua, that he gonna take care of your needs. All right, go ahead, son.
Of course, every man and woman should know that if you work, you get money. If you get money, you can buy food. If you don't work, you can't get money and you can't get food. All right?
Finish reading. All right, Ecclesiastes 12, verse 4. And the door shall be shut in the streets, for the sound of the grinding is low. So when the sound of grinding is low, I mean, it's little work, because a lot of work is going overseas. And there's an article that I have in my mind that I read before coming down here. Now, in America, there's 102 million people that's out of work. Right? And those are the ones that's registered under the labor force. That's not including that having to apply for unemployment. So 102 people that's looking for work in America now. So now, Obama is pushing the Obamacare plan. Hard to what? To the Americans. Now, the senior citizen was on Medicare. So now, if you go to the hospital for a heart surgery or a cancer operation, whatever the case might be, what the senior citizen was paying? They was paying maybe like $10 to $25. Now, Obamacare plan is, now the Americans got to pay most of the cost for surgery now. And he just read an article that people was losing their jobs. 102 million in America don't have no work. So why the hell are you pushing the Obamacare package? Because what? It goes back to the RFID chip. Because he's trying to chip the Americans, man. So I'm finished reading this. It said, And the door shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low. And he shall rise up in the voice of the bird. What's the voice of the bird? You put that alarm on, 5 o'clock, I'm going to get the Daily Express, whatever newspaper that's in your local area, I'm going to get that, and I'm looking for jobs. But before you open that newspaper, what's that bird that goes off? Cuckoo, cuckoo. That means that's your alarm that's going on. They had an ancient alarm in an ancient world. It's called fires. Roosters. Don't rooster go off at a certain time during the day?
Well, all day, all night.
Right.
All day, all night.
The rooster's the first one to wake up in the morning. Alright?
Let's go check here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Verse 13.
Come on.
They that till the ground shall mourn, for their seed shall fail through the blasting and the hail, and with a fearful consolation. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein.
Yeah, so woe to at the what?
Woe to the world and to them therein.
That's right, so woe to them. Okay, so we finish reading this real quick. It said that he shall rise up in the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. You want to elaborate on that?
Yes. Do it again, please.
The whole thing on. Alright, it said, and he shall rise up in the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of the music shall be brought low.
That's some of the daughters of music. Some of these singers, alright? Like Beyonce, Rihanna, and they losing money. They saying that because of Rihanna music, right? So now they're losing money. We're not wasting no money on DVDs no more. Okay? So that means that they're going to be brought low. And plus, now people are hip to you now. Like you putting your hand over your eye, 666, the lawful man. People are waking up to that. Okay? You can check all over YouTube and type, all you gotta type in is Illuminati, Beyonce, Illuminati, the music industry. Okay? This Jeremiah 50:16. Cut off the soul from Babylon. In their hands is sickness, and the time is hard. Fear the present sword. They shall turn everyone to feet, and they shall flee everyone to their land. Right. The employment. Look at what employment, slave, work. No more work for America. Okay? If someone want to get on Isaiah 19, I think.
Yeah. It's Isaiah 19 and 15. Neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which the head or tail, branch or rush may do.
Alright? No more work. With the head or tail, with the branch or rush, which means everybody's going to do jobs.
Revelation 18. Revelation 18, verse, start at 22. And the voice of harpers, and the musicians, and of the pipers, and trumpeters shall be heard no more at all indeed. And no craftsman, or whatsoever craft he be, shall be found any more indeed. And the sound of the millstone shall be heard no more at all indeed. What is the millstone? The millstone in the ancient world used to grind wheat, okay, to get it fine, to make flour. Used to grind what? Grapes, to make wine. Okay, so grinding was a very important, the grinding millstone was a very important instrument that they used to use back in the days, man. Okay? They used to use that back in the day. But now you use that for what? For work. I'm getting my grind on. Let me go to the bank. Let me go to the warehouse. You're grinding, you're working. So, but all that is going to cease, man. And me and Barra was talking about it, and me and my wife was talking about it also, how the Christmas environment and atmosphere, the traditional keepings of Christmas, that spirit, it's not here on this island, man. It's not here on this island. Started early October. They jamming
September,
right?
Yeah. Come on, a little later.
Now you're not feeling that shit. Yeah. And I'm happy to water your hour. I'm happy, man. We all happy. Fuck Christmas, man. Fuck Christmas.
Just a broken thing, man.
Yeah.
It's just like
It's like a regular day. And the people, what's going on in London and Europe, what's going on in America is affecting the Trinidadians on this side. They're not receiving that much money. They're not receiving much money. Western Union, MoneyGram, Transaction, and RBC Bank, they're not getting that much money, man. So they making a decision like, man, fuck that, we can't afford no Christmas tree.
I know the people who celebrate the Christmas tree do have money.
That's right.
So you can how the economy is spread up the middle class and the upper class. The upper class will celebrate Christmas and the lower classes. They see Christmas, they hard in another day to get money, to make money to make money.
Yep. And you don't want money to buy a loved one a gift too. Alright? Or for food. Because you usually can feel the Christmas vibe. You don't feel the Christmas vibe that strong.
And I know a lot of your brothers in America all over the world could relate to what we're saying. You know, that Christmas spirit is not there. Christmas is done. It's over. And first of all, it's paganism anyway. It's a celebration of Nimrod, of Ceramics, and Tammuz. All that is bullshit. The Most High gave us feast days to celebrate in the Bible. Fuck Christmas. Commercialized. Christmas is all about making money and putting a brother and sister in debt. That's all it's about. You know, that's what it's about.
You know, Christmas lights hanging up. Nothing.
Yeah, Christmas last week's like death, so Christmas go back to the death of Christ.
That's right.
Now Christmas is dead. Alright, so this next article says ECDC in Europe. ECDC stands for European Century for Disease Prevention. They're trying to prevent this disease. It's going to go in Europe now. Alright? This is the ECDC control mentions a perilous bacteria resistant to almost all antibiotics, which means that you can't treat it. It can't be treated. Right? That's what it means. You can't go to the doctor and it can be treated. It's resistant to all of that. It says to almost all antibiotics that's globally dissipated all over Europe. Very hard to cure. Very hard to cure, alright? And also in the brain Jacob disease too. It tells you in the movie Resident Evil. Right? Oh, I see, yeah. The Walking Dead. Okay? So we can Jeremiah 14:12. Jeremiah 14:12.
Jeremiah chapter 14 verse 12. When they fast, I will not hear their cry. And when they offer burnt offerings and oblation, I will not accept them. But I will consume them by the sword, and by famine, and by the pestilence.
Alright? And cannibalism too. People gonna be eating each other. People gonna be eating children, alright? They're gonna eat their own selves. The scripture says, Isaiah, well, a man gonna eat the flesh of his own arm.
Yeah.
For hunger, pestilence, and famine. Those are the two main things Yahweh's gonna take, the Most High's gonna take Israel out with. The two main judgments of Israel. Famine and pestilence. Okay? So let me give me Numbers 14:12. Numbers 14:12.
This is Numbers 14 and 12. I will smite them with the pestilence and disinherit them, and will make of thee a greater nation and mightier than they.
See?
Yeah, that's 12.
Alright. So you look at the word pestilence, it means cattle disease, cattle plague. And they was doing that in the medieval times too. Germ warfare was part of, they used to launch this catapult. And they used to launch the cows into the city. And they used to put poison in the water and put it in the water supply. And that was called germ warfare. Which gave them disease and sickness. Alright? They used to throw dead bodies in the city. Alright? Jeremiah
26 and 29. And ye shall eat the flesh of your sons, and the flesh of your daughters shall ye eat.
Right, when it says living to eat, like in the Sodom, right? There was going to be their shoes and sandals, right? Trees, and when all that was done, they don't choose it. And they're going to do that again today. They're going to do that with the scriptures. Nothing's new under the sun. Nothing's new under the sun. It's what happened back then. It's going to happen today. Okay? This is the last one here. This is a massive Florida sinkhole. Since Michael Troop and his spouse and his daughter escaped out of their Dunedin, Florida house, after realizing the room with screens caved into a pit. While standing outside, a firefighter Titan broke a window, then grabbed the ring. Minutes later, she grabbed all of them, and minutes later, the whole thing caved in. Right? It happened in Numbers. So look again on Numbers 1631. Numbers 1631.
Numbers chapter 16, verse 1. And it came to pass, as he had made an end of speaking all these words, that the ground clave asunder that was under them.
Yes. So basically, if you read the whole chapter, there was these sons of Levi and the sons of Reuben, and one of them was named Dathan. Dathan and all of them was murmuring at Moses. All right. They basically they said
Murmuring means to complain. Talk shit.
They were saying we should die. We should have died in Egypt. It was better dying in Egypt. So Moses was tired of that. So the Most High sent the gods to split. Right?
There was a grateful niggas.
I'm grateful.
Read next verse. And as the earth opened above and swallowed them up, and their houses and all the men that have contained in Torah and all their goods, they and all that appertaining to them went down and lied.
Yes, and it actually is like a mouth that's swallowing you, man. A mouth that's swallowing you. Something get big. There was this video a long time ago, I think 3 years ago. This lake, in Japan is really messed up by the earthquake. A girl was walking in the sidewalk and she just sunk in out of nowhere. Sunk in out of nowhere. Alright? If you look up the word, it means in Asian 1234, bakwa, which means to split, break open, break through. Okay? So I have. Saying Japan might be at the border. Like all this earth.
Every day, for the past 3 months, every day, for the minimum one earthquake around the whole planet. Because like that international, they have these fearmongers on the internet they're selling news of fear and the destruction of the earth and what's going on, right? And they actually put up space weather and world weather. So every day for the past 2-3 months, I was for the past 6 months, every day has been an earthquake. And besides that, the storm that this hurricane is like the worst hurricane ever that hit landfall.
That's right. This is Isaiah 29 verse 6. Thou shalt be visited of Jehovah of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and with great noise, with storm and tempest and the flame of devouring fire.
Storm and tempest and the flame of devouring fire. Right? So this has been going on for the past, I would like to say 6 months, every day, at least one. Also this last week, there was a hailstorm in Africa. Hailstorm in Africa. Whoever heard about hail in Africa? Big balls of ice was in Africa. According to the international space and world weather news. You know? Hailstorm in Africa. So these are signs of the times that the Most High is about to make his return. You know?